Welcome to my video. In this video, I want to find the angle, just a generic angle, but I'm not going to use a protractor. So let's just draw an angle to start with. Okay, there's an angle. I don't know what that is. Okay, I just drew that. So this is going to be our angle of interest, theta. So what we do want to do is we're going to use a triangle a right triangle here to complete it. We've got a right angle. We don't actually have to have a triangle, anything, just a right angle. So all you need is to line that up along this baseline right here. And we try to get as much room as we can so we can get good measurements. There we go. Let's complete the triangle. Now we know that's going to be a right triangle because of the way we just drew it. So identifying the parts of this right triangle, there's the angle of interest, theta. So this would be the opposite side. This would be the adjacent side. And this would be the hypotenuse. So there's the parts of our right triangle. Now we know from trigonometry that the tangent of the angle theta is equal to the opposite over the adjacent. And if we want to solve for theta, we take the tan inverse of both sides. So theta is equal to the arctan, or the tan inverse, of the opposite over the adjacent. So let's measure these angles and put that in that, or measure these distances. So first of all, let's use our ruler. We're going to use a millimeter scale. Put the line right there. And that looks like that's going to be right at 80. So the adjacent is 80 millimeters. And let's put this right there. Going down here, that's going to be, looks like 83 millimeters. So now putting those measurements in this equation, theta is equal to the arctan, opposite, 83 millimeters. Units are going to cancel. Divided by 80 millimeters. Now, I'm going to get my TI-84 calculator out to do the calculation. Turn this on. Now, we're doing this calculation right here. So let's get it in these. It's in the degree mode, so that's good. Second, go down here to tangent. 83 divided by 80. Close the parentheses. It looks like it's 46. I'm just going to call it 46 degrees. It's 46.05. We're going to round to 46. Okay, so now let's double check that. I get my protractor out here. We put the index right out there at this vertex. Now we put the baseline where it goes along there. Now we're measuring up this way, so 10, 40. It looks like there's 40, there's 50, so that is the halfway point, so that's the 45. Looks like it's right on 46. So we measured angle is approximately 46 degrees. So that checked out. So that's great. The measured angle and the calculated angle check out. So thank you for watching. Hope you learned a little bit about how to measure an angle if you don't have a protractor handy. You can do it with trigonometry. Thank you for watching.